TrotCon. What an experience. So this video is basically the whole story of getting there, being at the convention, being at the panel, and then heading home. So I originally planned to leave Thursday at around 11 in the morning. 11 in the morning was my takeoff. But due to bad weather, the flight got canceled. So I immediately had to rebook that morning. Luckily, I was able to catch a 6:15 p.m. flight, and then rebook my flight change to leave at around 10 p.m., I want to say. My first flight got delayed till about 6:55 p.m. specifically, so I didn't finish my first flight until around 8 o'clock. My 10 p.m. flight further got delayed to 11:45 at night on Thursday due to a maintenance issue with one of the planes. At this point, I was fucking pissed. I was not happy. My girlfriend almost went home. She almost left without me. She almost didn't go with me. So that would have been upsetting because I wasn't not going to go, because nothing was going to stop my poop crusade. Not for anything. Not for the fans. No plane is going to stop me from meeting the people that matter to me on this channel. I guarantee it. So when I finally got there and took a cab and got to the Sheraton Columbus Hotel at Capitol Square, it was 1 in the morning on Friday. And when I got to my hotel room, I could not have been happier to see a bed. Could not have been happier to see a bed. So I woke up Friday, went to the convention, saw a lot of bronies, one of which I'm not, was only there for the YouTube poop panel. So I farted around for the majority of Friday. And Saturday, fast forwarding some, it wasn't until 8 p.m. that the YTP panel started. It was me, Da Things 1, Sergeant Scrub Noob, Midnight Fire, and one other gentleman whose name I can't remember. So Da Things, if you leave a comment, let everybody know who that other person was, because I can't remember off the top of my head. But on another note, we sat in the panel, we were getting things ready, we were testing the projector to make sure it was working, made sure the laptop was working, made sure everything was in running order. So it was about 8:05 when we sat down with the microphones and started talking to everybody. And I could not believe how many people filled in the room. We had people sitting on the floor to make room for other people coming into the room to see the YouTube poop panel. And we discussed the history of YouTube poops, how to make YouTube poops, our history, our personal history with YouTube poops, and how you could be a better pooper. We were also asked questions such as, what is your favorite poop? What are your favorite this and what are your favorite that? One question I remember getting asked was, what's your favorite pony? Now, me not being a brony of any kind, nor do I see myself doing that in the future, I subsequently had to answer to them, oh, I'm not a brony, I'm just here for the panel. And they said, oh, that's okay, any animated horse you can think of. And I said, well, probably, from any animated horse I know of, probably Agro from Shadow of the Colossus. And they thought that was very funny. But let's get down to what you really want to hear. What kind of videos did we show? What kind of jokes were made? Well, let's see. Da Things showed a video that he debuted at the panel. He didn't even have it on his channel at the time he showed it to us. He's going to have that video on his channel if he hasn't uploaded it already, if he's already beat me to the punch. We're looking into the future Chuck from CS, but it was a clean edit. It didn't have all the sex jokes and the dick jokes at the end like I was hoping it would. You see, Da Things wanted to take a precaution that if, in case any kids were in the room, the sex jokes and the dick jokes would be limited to almost nothing. And me being the sex joke, dick joke crazed man that I am, as well as CS, I wasn't very happy about that. Because to me, the epitome of of YTP is all about the sex jokes and the dick jokes these days. But, of course, we were able to have some really good laughs at the panel. The reception was overwhelmingly positive. We had so many people smiling and laughing. I made so many people have a better day, and they didn't even know who I was, and I didn't even know them. And let alone making them feel good made me feel good. Granted, some people did see my videos already, though I don't know who was there that had already been subscribed to me. Sorry if I never got your name, but hey, if you were there, I'm so glad you were there. Because it's so nice to meet fans and answer all their questions that they have. Like, what goes into making a video? How do you memorize all that? How do you emulate sentence mixing? Or how do you, how do you memorize it? How do you do it? And I give them the same response every time. It's just a matter of discipline. It's basically character. It's acting. It's like a script. You read a script, you see how it works. You have to learn it, study it, memorize it, and bring it to life, really. The same thing as a script for a play or a movie, except in this case, it's a YouTube poop. And that was essentially what happened that day at the convention. A lot of people laughing. A lot of people laughing at the panel for the silliness that YTP is, and the fact that I was able to go out there, fly out there to Ohio, just to promote my channel of not more than 4,400 followers. That meant a lot to me. And so I ultimately thanked the things one, to make the panel happen, and to make me a panelist, and thanks to my girlfriend for sticking by me, being very loving and supportive every step of the way. So I'm back in this room for now. The new house is still being worked on, so until that's finished I can't move in there. But I'm back in this room, and in fact I'm going to do a little tour of the room for you. I'll make another video right after this one, and I'll show you around one more time before we say goodbye to this room for good. You'll still see me. I'll still be doing the pooping. The poop reenacting anyway. But just not in this room. That shelf might still be here. The chair will still be here. But that CRT TV in my computer over there, if you can see it in this angle, it's not going to be that same angle anymore. And all these curtains, the stone walls, the concrete walls that you guys comment on, you won't see those anymore. You'll see something different instead. You'll see a new atmosphere, just with the same videos, the same amount of work that I put into them. So thanks for sticking by me, and thanks for believing in me, and most of all, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sticking by me. Thank you for the reception. Thank you for everything. And hopefully, after the panel, I'll see some new faces on this channel. More laughs to be had, more smiles to be had, more good times to be had.